Hey guys, Mr. B here and welcome back. Before we get started, let's do a quick market update. Looks like Bitcoin's at 8,094, Ethereum's at 143, and XRP's at 21 cents. It looks like out of the top three, Bitcoin is the big leader for the last 7 days. But let's get right into what's the skinny here. On Friday, the SEC dropped a video that honestly, I can't even believe they dropped this video. I can't even believe they shot it, let alone dropped it. I mean, the truth is, if they weren't talking about XRP and Ripple, then it was like a sick joke. So here's what it was about. Former NEC director Gary Cohen, Silver Lake founder Glenn Hutchins, and Chairman Jay Clayton discussed digitalization of markets, crypto assets, leverage, financial stability, and other macro trends at the Security Market Conference. So the big star here was Gary Cohen from Silver Lake, who is a venture capitalist. And the things that he said in this video, and I'm going to jump to a tweet I made here. So I said, if you can't listen, everybody should have listened to this video by now. So I'm assuming most people have, okay? But I'm just telling you, if you haven't, you need to. And if you don't have a lot of time, jump to the 45th minute. And here's what I wrote. Jump to 45 minutes if you want to hear how awesome XRP and ILP are going to be without ever using the terms. So they use the terms, the token, the rails, the protocol. They talk about connecting private blockchains to others. They talk about fundamentally changing the way money moves. It's almost like Brad Garlinghouse put them in a training session before they went on the stage. It was unbelievable. And Cryptopolis also went on to say, oh my God, Glenn hit all the points: rails, boxcars, moving value like email. And Cryptopolis says we're on the right track. I'm telling you, everything he said, and I have heard people making links to Gary. Actually, yeah, I've heard people make links for Gary Cohen to Ripple. I believe I was able to go to his portfolio and saw that he was invested in Ant Financial, and I have heard talks about Ant Financial and Ripple, but I don't have any confirmation on that. But I do hear that he is somehow invested in Ripple, and I don't know if there's any direct investment. And if anybody knows, go ahead and put it in the comment section below, or has a link to the proof of his investment. But boy, he sure talks like an investor that's not afraid to talk about it. But once again, not using the words like everyone else, and skating around the company and the protocol, but certainly talking about the process. So moving on, this happened on Sunday night. Jay Hyatt on Twitter, who's at TwinPop14, posted about a $2 million buy order on Coinbase Pro. And then I jumped on. I got a call from actually, or I started corresponding with Coining203, who, if you don't follow Coining203 on Twitter, this guy is triple smart and been in the XRP space a long time. So Coining203 started digging in and found multiple buy orders of over $1 million up to $2 million. So I did this post yesterday and said, thank you, TwinPop, for bringing to our attention the $2 million XRP buy order on Coinbase Pro. I'm hearing there is another one there too, one on Bittrex and one on Bitstamp, all large orders. Thank you to Coining203 for digging in on the orders. So it was interesting. Now, some people were suggesting that it might have been spoofing. I don't think that was confirmed, because I do think some of these buy orders started to fill. I don't know that they filled completely. So I think in the case of spoofing, the way I understand it is the whales are trying to bait people into FOMOing in, so that then they can raise the sales price and then cash out. But I think these orders started filling, so I don't know that spoofing was actually taking place. But once again, in the comments section, if you have proof otherwise, I'd love to hear it. But interesting to see these large orders. And also Coining203 told me that these large orders, because he watches these sell and buy orders, are not normal at all. So interesting stuff. Keep your eyes on it. This from XRP Crypto Wolf. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. Thomas Edison. I really hope none of you have given up on XRP because it will be the biggest mistake of your life. Never give up on what will change your life for the better. Boy, there is so much negativity out there on Twitter this weekend. I mean, it doesn't matter what you say. If you say something positive, the negativity comes running up, which is just, it's kind of sad to see. I had made this post, and I said most conventional stock market investors could never endure a 90 to 95% reduction in values. That is how tough you are. Hashtag crypto gangsters. And then I continued on. Zero doubt after 2.5 years, the price is lower today than when I got in. Hashtag XRP, hashtag wait for it, hashtag XRP community. So, look, I mean, you got to be tough to be in this space. And some people are really just, having a hard time with it. This guy, PJ Royster, posted this GIF, which I thought was hilarious. In the conventional market, if there was this kind of loss, you'd see people's souls leaving their body. It was a funny GIF. So last thing I want to point out, this could be a very, very big week for XRP and Ripple, or it could be nothing at all. Okay, so here's the deal. We're expecting on the 15th that Ripple's motion to dismiss the securities litigation happens on the 15th, and the judge is supposed to rule. So Leonidas had posted a Twitter post on this. He said, upcoming Ripple motion to dismiss the lawsuit on January 15th. Don't expect clarity whether XRP is a security or not. If Ripple wins, case will be dropped, and no declaration if XRP is a security or not will be made. If the motion is not granted, the case will simply move forward. So I don't know if this is true or not. I don't know if this is actually the case or not. I think it will send a message to maybe the people who are waiting to make an announcement on XRP that the courts don't believe it is a security. So I don't think it hurts us to have the judge say that, but we're going to have to wait and see how that plays out. But other than that, guys, that's all I have for today. I thank you for listening. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an accountant. I'm not an optometrist, and I'm not a crypto investor. These are my opinions only. Do not make any financial decisions based on anything I say. This video is intended for entertainment purposes only. Please like and subscribe and hit the notifications button and share with anybody who you think might do the same. And I thank you so much for listening, and have a great day.